Hey, what's up guys? My name is Jamari and look, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to basically be about my experience dating a DL. For many of you, you may be wondering, what's a DL? A DL is someone who's down low in the closet. Just Google it. A lot of you have been waiting on this video. You guys have been messaging me on Snapchat, on Instagram. Well, look, the wait is over. So without further ado, let's get into the video. When you go out to college, everyone's doing like these hashtags. They're trying to get to know people, trying to figure out who's who. I put the hashtag ShawU22 in my bio. Boom, I get a DM from this guy. He's like,
hey, what's up, bro? You going to Shaw?
I was like, yeah. I didn't think none of it. I didn't think it was going to be like trying to get with each other, none of that. I was just like, someone's just trying to DM me and see if I'm going to the school. We was talking for a minute and then he asked for my number. I gave him my number, we began to text. I kind of got the vibe that he wanted to be more than just friends. I was kind of like pushing it away because when you first see somebody, you're just like, Who said that?
Who said that? Who said that?
Well, I'm like that. Like if you're not really attractive to me, I'm not really gonna give you much attention as I should, I guess. Then again, I was like, I'm gonna give this nigga a chance because wait, he was giving off like trade vibes. If y'all don't know, trade is like everything in the gay community. Everybody wants a trade.
What's up, bro?
But everybody wants a trade. I was like, fuck this nigga looks. He's finna be somebody that I could like, you know, use. We began to FaceTime. We FaceTime maybe like twice, but it was late at night. And every time we would FaceTime, his light would be off. So I couldn't really see him. He had hit me with you don't show me that you're interested. So he blocked me. He was like, lose my number. I'm finna block you. I don't want to talk to you no more. I was like, cool. That's fine. Like, that's cool. And I got his text message. It was from an unknown number. It was him. He was like,
Hey, did you just see me?
I was like, who's this? And he told me his name. I was like, no, I didn't. I don't even know what you look like in person. He was like,
I just saw you. You was standing right beside me.
Didn't see him at all. What was going through my head when I got that was like, I thought you blocked me. Like, how do you still have my number? That's weird. He was texting back and forth. I couldn't go to his room, but he came to mine. Before he came to my room, he asked like,
is your roommate there?
I was like, no, he isn't. But is it a problem if he is here? He was just like,
no, I was just asking.
Ding, ding, ding. Nigga, you get. I noticed like, okay, you don't want to be in my room if my roommate is there. We progressively got to like see each other more and stuff like that. But I could never like go out on campus with him. Could never go to the caf with him. We could never go to the library. We could never go study. We couldn't do anything with each other at all. He eventually got comfortable being around my roommate in the room. That was kind of a plus, I guess. I don't know. After we eventually started like talking more, I began to like record him and like try to take pictures of him, but he wasn't like really feeling that. He would just put his head down. He didn't want his face to be seen for some reason. And I'm just like,
I'm not gonna post it. Like, I'm not gonna post it.
I just want to record you. Like, you want to record, you want to show off, like, you want to show your prizes off. Like, you want to show off, like, you know. Over time, I eventually introduced him to my friends. He was being like really, really shy. He wasn't really like talking to them as much. I would wanted him to be like open. Like my friends are asking you questions, you're just like,
yeah, no.
have a fucking conversation. Like, what are you doing? I need you to communicate. Like, this is not what I want this to be like. Everyone knows me. I have this bright, really energetic personality. You're like a reflection of me. So they're like seeing you be like awkward and down and not really talking. They're not gonna be like,
Bitch, I don't understand how y'all working because
we had all planned to go to the movies, so we went to the movies and it was time to pay. You know, before you get into the movies, you gotta pay at this little booth. Like, I got you. You don't have to worry about nothing. I was like, okay, cool, period. Was gonna leave my wallet, but I brought it because, you know, you might want to buy something. Like, I don't know. Thank God I had it because when it was time to swipe his card, the man kept swiping, 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 the man kept swiping. I'm just sitting there like this.
bankrupt, like no money on my card.
We about to start and your card not going through. I don't understand how your card declined 9 times. You never know what goes on. You will always keep cash in your wallet. He didn't even have cash in his wallet. So I ended up swiping my card. It charged me. He was like,
I'm gonna give your money back.
I was like, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna give it back to you anyway.
Eventually, I wasn't feeling it no more, and I let him know that I wasn't feeling it, so we broke things off. We maybe broke things off for like a week, and he hit me back up and was just like, I don't like the way things are going. I feel like we should like try again. He basically was like begging to get back with me and was like, I think you should give things another try. Of course, you know, I was just like, I guess. Maybe I was overreacting. I talked to my friend about it. My friend is a friend I met in college. He's a guy also, my best friend actually. He was like,
maybe you should just give him another chance. You do be overreacting. I noticed that about you.
he was like, okay, got it. Boom. Gave him another chance. things did not change. I mean, they got better a little bit, but it just wasn't where I wanted it to be. I feel as if he tried to flip the script, and he basically made it seem as if I was the problem this time. He was like shading me after like this event we had on campus. We both rode in this guy's car, and he made it an issue because he didn't want me to sit by the door. Like, why don't you just sit in the middle? He's like,
Nah, bro, I'm not sitting in the middle.
you're the smallest one out of all of us. Like, you're really short. I feel like you should sit in the middle.
Ain't nobody gonna take you serious if you swing your feet.
Went to like the little house party or whatever. He was like shading me the whole time, making it seem as if I wanted him or was trying to be with him more than he was trying to be with me. I don't know. Basically making it seem like I was thirsty for him. That definitely wasn't the case at all. Look at me, I can get anybody I want. I'm like, what? This guy had got really drunk because it was his birthday. He couldn't hold himself up. His body was looking like paralyzed. He was like foaming spit out the mouth. It was so disgusting. They threw him in the bathtub, and you know me, like, I'm a really caring person, so I go in the bathroom, I'm just like making sure everything's good. They run water on him. He still has his clothes on. The only thing he took off was his shirt. His friends were there, so they were like sitting his head up, making sure he was good or whatever. But the guy who house it was, he was a paramedic or whatever. I don't know. I didn't even know this guy was a paramedic. He comes in there with this bag of fluid, and he has a needle. And I'm just like, what are you finna do with that? He was like,
I'm finna put this in his arm. He needs this. We do this all the time.
I'm just like, no, you don't need to put nothing in nobody's arm. You're intoxicated and you're trying to put a needle in somebody else's arm. Like, how does that work? So I wasn't trying to let that go down. Then you have Theodore. Theodore came up to me and was like,
you need to go sit down. You need to go sit down. For real, for real. He know what he doing. He know what he doing.
And the bitch don't even know me. I hope that they beat her. Some of the women in prison beat her every day for long as she's in there.
And then you have Mr. DL, mind you, this guy DL too. He was like,
You finna piss me off. You finna piss me off.
I am not a dictator. I'm the president. I'm the president. The president.
I'm just like, what you need to do is like, for real, get out my face because I would really expose you. You doing too much. I ended up was like, fuck it. Y'all do what y'all want with this boy. I was never here. So I leave. I walk out the door. I'm thinking like the dude that I was talking to was gonna walk behind me and come behind me. He didn't even come behind me. I ended up walking back to the school. Mind you, it's like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. The walk was like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So I got there around like 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock. I slept the whole entire day away. Like, oh my God. I woke up around like 9:30 at night. I went to my best friend's room and I was just like explaining to him what had happened, let him know like these bitches don't care about me. He was like,
look, these bitches don't give no fucks about you. They just there to have a good time. What you need to stop hanging out with these bitches because they're gonna make your freshman year a living hell.
I took his advice, of course, stop hanging out with them. I ended up dropping out of all of the organizations. I stopped going to school maybe like my last month and a half of my first semester of freshman year. I was just really down. I was like at a point where I just felt like everyone was against me, or I just really couldn't cope or, you know, grasp being away from home. But what I'm telling you guys is if you're dating a DL or you have experiences with a DL or dealing with a DL, be safe. Know what you're getting yourself into because they aren't what they portray themselves to be. They don't care about your feelings enough to care for you or, you know, cherish you or, you know, make you feel valuable because they're so busy hiding something from the world. So that's all I have to say for this video. Guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow my Instagram at JRMRRI. You can follow my Twitter at JRMRRI with the underscore. And my Snapchat is QI_1MERE. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And until next time, mwah, peace.